Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone must change. No one stays the same. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Winter turns to spring. A wounded heart will heal, but never much too soon. Yes, everything must change. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain forms from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and butterflies do fly. What's up, YouTube? Hello to my rideshare drivers who are still out there and who are at home, and to my rideshare riders who are still out there and who are at home. This is some troublesome times. I've been checking out the news on this pandemic. What I would say is this too shall pass, right? We've, as a human species, have been through this before, I'm sure many times, even more beyond our lifetime. And the human spirit and the human resilience and the human power always survives. It survives the bacteria. It survives the viruses. This is something new. It's novel. So therefore, our bodies have to get used to it, get adjusted to it. And in the meantime, unfortunately, these types of situations can occur. But it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. And it doesn't mean that life does not continue, because life must go on. So in this situation, a lot of people are concerned about what's next, as regards to all of the school closings, the restaurants, the bars, the sports. And that was the first and foremost. I mean, that was the big morale destroyer. Is just, man, I can't turn on and watch sports anymore. NFL, MLB, NBA, NCAA, ACC. It doesn't matter. It was March Madness, all of that. Just golf, everything, hockey, everything. So, but the thing about it is this: is I can understand the necessary precautions that are being taken in order to facilitate the slowdown so that we can get back to normal and as soon as possible. So that's the idea. The idea is we're shutting everything down so that the spread will be contained, and that we can, of course, be able to find solutions and then move on, so that once we get over it, it'll be a lot quicker. Hopefully by the summer, hopefully, this thing will fizzle out, but we don't know. As regards to rideshare, there are some drivers who feel that they should not drive in this, and there are other drivers who feel that they should. I'm in the category where I'm just going to drive until they say not to drive anymore. Okay, because this is the way I make money. Now, as regards to precautionaries and things to do to be safe, yes, I'm implementing those things. I'm making sure that I keep the car clean. I make sure that I have Lysol cleaner, and that I spray and wipe things down on a consistent basis or regular basis. I also make it a point to roll my window down at least mid to halfway, and the passengers will automatically do the same. They'll adjust the window accordingly so that there's an airflow going through. Those are types of things. Clean vehicle. I'm not really. Nobody's really shaking hands anymore or whatever. We do an elbow. That's it. But I mean, that's just the necessary precautions that you take. But people still have to get around. People still need to go to and from, because even the states that are locked down, people still have to go to and fro from the grocery stores to get food. People have to go to their pharmacies to get their medicines. People have to go to work. People have to go to lunch and go back to work. People have to go home from work. Those are type of things that the essential employees, you have doctors, you have nurses, you have people who are involved with healthcare, you have the janitorial staff who are worked to the limit right now, making sure that everything is sanitary. All of those types of people, a lot of them do not have cars, so they need to get to and fro their jobs and back. So I'm not saying that Uber and Lyft will be considered essential services, or under the measure of what you call the public transportation systems. But I will say is that in order to get these essential workers to and from and to get the things done, and if they don't have vehicles, there needs to be a way to transport them. So in my opinion, I believe that's why Uber and Lyft will still be around, even in places where there's a lockdown. If that's not the case, then when they let us know, then, of course, I would suggest that we, follow the laws and comply. But in the meantime, I'm out here in the pandemic driving, and it's been slow, but it's still been steady. And the reason why I say slow but steady is that, of course, all of the nightlife is gone. Okay, the bars, the clubs, the restaurants, that's done. People are not going out at night as much. So pretty much by the evening, everything is slowing down to a minimum. Everybody's indoors. In the mornings, the early mornings where people were doing a lot of airport runs, that's kind of fizzling out because people are not flying as much. So pretty much now it's the mid-morning to all the way into the evening that people are out and about, going to the stores, trying to get their toilet paper before it runs out, trying to get to the stores, and and they're doing all those things in the middle of the day that are essential, that has to happen. And of course, people have to get to work. So if you do get any early morning rides, more than likely it's going to be people who are going to the hospitals, to the doctor's offices and things like that, who have to get there early, or shift workers, things like that. Things still have to be manufactured, so people are still going to manufacturing jobs. People are still going to some of the office jobs. They've cut down the staff significantly down to 35% or 25% or whatever. But there's still some essential staff that are still going into the offices. So that's what I'm experiencing here as regards to the rights. And there's less money at the end of the day. It is what it is, but there's some money. So I'm going to take what I can get. And of course, provide an essential service to those who have to get around and who have to get out because their job requires it, or they're helping and servicing the people who are going to the hospitals who need to get testing, and all that's going on has to be done. So with that being said, I just want to tell everybody, listen, stay safe out there. Do every thing you can to take your precautionary measures. Keep your hands washed. Keep your, stop, when you're out and about, try not to touch your face, your eyes, your nose, just don't do that. Just try your best to keep your hands washed and to sanitize your environment. If you're a rideshare driver, every once in a while, just get out, spray some little Lysol cleaner, whatever, spray, disinfectant spray, whatever, wipe things down, wipe the handles, wipe the door handles that people lift inside when they're touching, open the doors and things like that, simple thing. Keep some ventilation going on, some airflow, so the windows halfway down or whatever. If it's raining, of course you can't do that, but you do the best you can, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I think a lot of drivers who are out there are doing. I see them taking the necessary precautions. So I hope everybody stays safe, and like I said, follow what your local municipalities say, and whatever changes occur, we deal with them, and we roll with them. But I know this, like I said, the most thing we can know for sure is that there's certain things in this world that is definitely going to happen, and life will move on. Life will go on. We will get through this. Okay, just as certain as hummingbirds fly and butterflies. Okay, and the sun comes out and the rain comes down. Life is going to move. We're going to get past this virus. Okay, so let's rest assured of that. Okay, and we do what we can in the meantime. Enjoy your families, enjoy your life. Every day is a blessing. Every day you wake up is a blessing. Gratitude, live in gratitude. It really, really helps. All right, so hope everyone is having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you're listening to this. But I will say this: keep your head up and do not have a spirit of fear, because fear is debilitating. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Don't be afraid. We've gotten through many things in human history, so we can get through this one. All right. Take care, everybody. Peace out.